morning and welcome to day 3 of us being in Croatia. This time we're not in Pula, we're actually on the bus, as you can see, heading to Rovinj. So the bus is really quick, it will take about 40 minutes to get there, and there's only £22 round trip for Sean and I both to go. So we're just gonna sit back, enjoy the ride, and we'll catch up with you when you get there. And just like that, we're in Rovinj. So it's absolutely beautiful, and it's probably one of the most touristy parts of this area of Croatia, and for good reason. It is super charming and very Italian. It was actually part of Italy until 1947, so a lot of those influences here. There aren't any like major tourist attractions. The best part is just kind of wandering around, so that's what we're gonna do.
So we've come up to like the one main site here in Rovinj. We've been exploring the back streets so far, which are absolutely beautiful, and they're so quiet, especially like once you get off and away from the crowds. But the main site here in Rovinj is St. Euphemia Church and the bell tower behind me. So the church and the bell tower were both built when this was part of the Venetian Empire, and the bell tower is actually modeled after the one in St. Mark's Square in Venice. So yeah, we're gonna just take a look around the church and we'll continue exploring some of the back streets. This spot's also the highest point in Rovinj, so you get these absolutely stunning views of the coast behind me here. As you can probably tell, this is kind of the most popular spot in Rovinj, so the crowds are definitely here, but once you go onto some of the little back streets, you'll be all by yourself again.
Reservation for 1, and so we're kind of just like getting ready, and we saw these people swimming, and honestly the water is so like crystal clear. I'm like, we have to at least like dip our toes in there.
Yeah, we're kind of regretting that we didn't bring our bathing suits with us. We're just kind of sitting down by the water here with our feet in, which is really nice, but I really wish we could actually go in.
Yeah, and I think there's like little baby jellyfish and stuff in the water. I could be wrong, but it's really cool, so check it out. Lunch reservation. We're at this place called Pula, and it's supposed to be one of, if not the best places to eat on the whole of Rovinj. So we're super excited we got in. When we tried to make a reservation, we tried to wait for dinner. They had no availability for the next 10 days, so clearly it's good. So we snagged a lunchtime reservation. We got some wine. We have a full bottle of orange wine just because we've never tried it before, so we're really looking forward to this meal. Alright, so we got our first course of the meal, so we each got pasta. So I got ravioli with truffle. Again, truffle is a big thing here, so you definitely have to embrace that.
I got a shrimp pasta, again, on top of truffles. Seafood is a big thing here. We are literally sitting on the water, so what better to get than some seafood? Guys, so our second course has come out now. I've stuck with the seafood theme and gotten this like fish mix grill, so it's got fish, calamari, and shrimp. And then Alicia got the steak. She's really been craving a steak.
So when in Croatia, after every good meal, you have to finish it off with a gelato. So we came back down to the harbor, the pier, I don't know what you want to call it, but whatever it is, it's gorgeous. And we got some gelato. Our bill for the restaurant was absolutely insane. It was 1,000 kuna. So that was a lot. And we know some things about over there that they like just gave us, and then afterwards we had to pay for them. So just be aware that, especially when you're in European places, they'll just give you things like water and like bread and stuff, not telling you have to pay for it, and then we'll find out on your bill.
Alright, so we followed up our gelato with a cheeky cocktail. Figured that, you know, we've got a few more hours to kill here, so why not just sit and enjoy this beautiful view, have a drink. Once we finish that, we will probably go like explore some more of the back streets. We're just gonna take it easy for now.
We continued our walk through the town and the little side streets and ended up on kind of the opposite side of the part of town we've been in this whole time. So it still has water. As you can see, it's kind of choppy over here, but it's really cool to watch. And we have this absolutely gorgeous view of the buildings and the tower, and it's honestly stunning. So we're just kind of gonna explore this bit now. We've been continuing our beautiful walking tour around the streets of Rovinj and trying to find somewhere to watch the sunset. Hopefully we can, but we've noticed a bunch of these kind of like cutouts, so they're side streets that lead down just to water, nothing else really, and we managed to find one all to ourselves. This is actually the biggest one we've seen so far. It has a huge landing. I'm sure it's usually packed with people enjoying the beach / the water, but now that it's a bit rocky, it's all ours.
Okay guys, so we've come back down to the harbor here in Rovinj. We're just kind of sitting around waiting for our bus, so we thought we'd just come down and enjoy these absolutely beautiful views behind me of the town. Rovinj has totally lived up to the hype. I totally understand now why all the tourists come here. Although it is still possible to escape the crowds if you go through the little back streets and find those little alcoves. You'll still feel like you have the town all to yourself. So we are spending 3 of our 4 days in Croatia in Pula, so if you haven't already seen that video, please be sure to go check that one out. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.